2 boxes cost 6,000 yuan. We have received reports from many parties. Say you used the excuse of treating lung cancer, selling high-priced counterfeit drugs in large quantities. Please come with me. Cooperate with police investigation. You report me. We are doing this for your own good too. I believe that I am going further and further down the wrong path. Say it again. You don't want to think about it. How much does it cost to sell a house for 20,000 yuan this year? Did you also report him? Then your medicines are too expensive. Right. 3,000 yuan a box. They say it costs 36,000 a year. Yes. You sell it so expensively. Then we simply can't afford it. Dr. Li. Don't blame us. You can only blame yourself for being too dead. Who said we were there for emergencies? Do you still want to ask if your heart is so dark? If you don't give it to me, it will be cheaper. He is not qualified to sell drugs. Then we report you. It's reasonable for you to run away. Right? I fucking blame it on me for being so far away. I shouldn't pity you. Why are you here again? I know you have anti-cancer medicine here. I beg you. Can you sell me a little more? Didn't I tell you everything? My medicine has not yet passed administrative approval. Can't sell it now. Doctor. Please help us. It's not just me. There are dozens of lives out there. There is no cure for gynecological cancer yet. It costs 30,000 yuan a box at the hospital. I can't afford it at all. I took it for 3 years. The house was eaten up by me. The policeman was defeated by me. Please, 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 hey, hey. Get up, get up. Aren't you forcing me? You just want your parents. I don't believe it. You're going to watch the rest of us die. Okay. I promise you to get up. Get up. Listen to me. Let's make a 3-part agreement. There is a cost for me to develop this medicine. I'll sell you a box for 3,000 yuan. This is the cost price. I don't earn a penny from you. Don't tell anyone. I have this medicine here. After all, this is a stolen drug. Got caught. I'm going to jail. The most I can do is take a few days without my medicine. Let's wait for the medicine day. Li Yong has been arrested. You see, you said that we will always be after dinner. I'm so scared of medicines. If I don't have any more medicine in the future, I will all die. Don't worry, give it to me. Everyone has already discussed this with Mr. Wu from Fangxiong Pharmaceutical. He promised to die if he raised the society. This Li Yong is too black-hearted. 3,000 yuan a box of medicine. We only have enough food for a month. Do you have more than 100 dirty money? He wouldn't even want it to be cheaper. It's not a serious medicine. How much does this cost? Just leave this box of 3 meals. Strange and strange. Catch him. How do you deserve to be saved? Now let's make a real confession. You'd better tell me honestly how much you paid for this medicine. How many were sold in total? How much did it sell for? I've said it countless times. 138 people, 1,340 days. A total of more than 4,400,000 were sold. Tell me how much money you made in total. Didn't make a penny. I ask you again. How much money did you make in total? What I'm telling you now is the truth. Manager Mao, don't think you will get away with this without you. Let me check next. Can you give me some water? Be honest. Naturally, there is water to drink. Are you Li Yong Pengdong? Yes. You are Li Yong and you have been arrested. Now we need you to cooperate with our investigation. Li Yong lives here. Are you sure Li Yong lives here? I am sure and definitely Li Yong. Have lived here for a year. How much does this house cost per month? 500 is so cheap. Cheap. Li Young still often defaults on paying my house payment. Wouldn't it be better if you caught me? He still owes you rent. This is impossible. He is a pauper. Do you know what Li Young does? Isn't it just a small clinic opened in Xiangqing by a university graduate? Then do you know why we arrested him? I didn't know he was selling fake medicines. Illegal profit of 400 is not possible, right? 4 million for rent. My wife is young. Maybe he just wanted to cover up his crime. Mr. Wu. I've done everything you asked me to do. Li Young has been arrested now. My room is also selling paper money. I think he is doomed this time. Where is Zhang Xiaotian? Zhang Xiaotian. You did a really good job. But I still have something I need you to do one more time. Why? Just tell me that you took those patients to the detention center to find Li Young. The bigger the fuss, the better. I want him to be ruined and cornered. Everyone understands that Li Young was arrested. You guys can't take the medicine for long. You promised me this. You can rest assured about this. Our group is also currently developing similar drugs. It will definitely be cheaper than what you have by then. So that you and your fellow patients can afford to eat. Li Young, if he wanted you and me to cooperate well back then, these things wouldn't have happened today. Good medicine. What a good medicine. Right. At that time, it was still more expensive than 3,000 yuan. I got the prescription and a bottle of 30,000 yuan. Someone paid bail. Who were you bailed out on? I don't know him either. Not willing to get close. Why? Your acting skills are very good. I also need to withdraw the foot oil. What do you mean? But don't worry. Since you have committed a crime, you will definitely not be able to escape the punishment of the law. I'm waiting for you in court. You are so popular. You came to take medicine again. If you have, you can pay me back my little guy's money. Are you still taking medicine? If you pay me back to my little man, you will be included in the money. If you have this, I can give you proof. You have a good idea to harm you. I just came to see your account. I am him. The court has passed you. What are you not going to do? Calm down, Li Young. You harmed so many people by selling fake medicines. Now they're going to testify against you in court. Do you have anything to say to them? I have nothing to say. The worst case scenario is going to jail. They don't have my medicine. You can't survive. Li Yu. Regarding the plaintiff's accusation that you sell counterfeit medicines, your price is 3,000 yuan a bottle. A total of 1,340 bottles were sold. The total amount is 10 million. Do you admit? I admit that I did sell drugs. It is indeed a bottle of go-getters that will defeat you. That's how you admit your guilt. Just now at the court gate. Isn't he quite crazy? You're just pleading guilty like that, you idiot. But I have to remind you, Your Honor. I just said that I admitted that I had sold drugs. But I didn't say the medicine I sold was fake. Simply ridiculous. Drugs to treat lung cancer. Even well-known international pharmaceutical companies investing tens of billions cannot develop a single undergraduate student from a medical university. A doctor in a small clinic. You can develop it. And you said what you are selling is not fake medicine. Then let me ask you. Your medicine has marketing approval. Is there a safety inspection? I don't have any of the things you mentioned. What license are you talking about? Only large pharmaceutical companies are eligible to apply. I am just a doctor from a small clinic and have no qualifications at all. You said you wanted to save people. Then why don't you just sell your prescriptions to Big Pharma? Whether it is production or sales capabilities of large pharmaceutical companies, they all depend on you. This can save more people if I sell it to a large pharmaceutical company. Then it won't cost 3,000 yuan a bottle. They will sell it for 30,000. This goes against my original intention. Why are you so sure? They must sell it so expensively. Because those big pharmaceutical companies. Capital is operating behind them. They are all vampires. Their ultimate goal is never to cure illnesses and save lives. Is profit maximization. Only by gaining profits can companies better serve patients. You have such a deep prejudice against big pharmaceutical companies. Then let me ask you. How much did you profit illegally from selling 4 million drugs? I didn't earn a penny. You sold a house for 4 million. Since you said you haven't earned a penny, do you think we will believe it? I know you won't believe it. This is how much each box of pills cost me. Since it's 2,900 yuan. I sell a box of medicine for 3,000 yuan. Remaining 100. In fact, it's not even enough for rent and living expenses. Please return it to the cemetery judge. Do you think I don't understand medicine? So you can fool around casually. It seems you are still wrong. I asked for help today. Invite a medical university. When Professor Shen entered the court, Fu Huihui made sure that I would still be able to read this precious letter if I feel sorry for myself in this life. Professor Shen. What's wrong with you? Does this prescription really work? Officer, I was told. Who wrote this prescription? This prescription. True God. You don't know something. This is an ancient recipe that has been lost for a long time. I just recommend Mao Ling Corner among the historical sites. I can guarantee my life in the pharmacy for no less than 2 billion. I didn't expect the prescription you had. This really works. Even if it's just a delay. The condition is also very scary. It can't be true. He will make another lie again. So many of our pharmaceutical giants have no new drugs developed. A doctor in a small outpatient clinic. How could it possibly be developed? Are you doubting my vision? I don't doubt Professor Shen's vision. He does have the recipe for an elephant in his hand. But we can't prove whether our side is really useful or not. Li Yang. Even if your prescription is Daxia tonic. But it doesn't mean your medicine is effective. These plaintiffs sitting below. They are all my patients. They were all my patients. They have lung cancer. They are still open now. This is the best evidence. Although they are alive now. But it doesn't mean it's your medicine. Play a certain role. Maybe they are very strong in their own lives. Good. Then I'll show you the evidence. Here are the cases for all the plaintiffs sitting below. Start taking medication with them. After them. Responses to each body stage. Toxic moisture. These cases are documented in great detail. After they took my medicine. Their cancer was contained. Some people have even experienced improvement. This is the most favorable evidence. Really. Professor Shen. Please take a look at the authenticity of these case data. That's right. Every patient's condition has improved. This is the effect of medicine. The mortality rate for late-stage lung cancer is 95%. The plaintiffs sitting below are all lung cancer patients. But they didn't die. They're still sitting here calmly. This is the most beneficial person. They took my medicine and are alive today. It's precisely because I saved their lives. Only then are they qualified to sit on the plaintiff's bench and file a lawsuit against me, my former lifesaver. Isn't this a modern version of the story of the farmer and the snake? This is all your shame. If your medicine is very effective, why do they still want to sue you? What about this court? Good question. I also have a light here. It's a bank transfer record. The secret codes of each plaintiff and Fong Xiong Group sitting below are recorded in detail here. Come. Each of them is in contact with Fong Xiong Group. Decrypt your honor. I now seriously suspect that the following plaintiffs have a financial transaction relationship with Fong Xiong Group. Who are you?